Happy Monday to all of my wonderful Scorpios. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today, Scorpios. We're going to get right into your reading. We're in a waxing crescent moon. Yes. So I need you all to go forward and not look back. Any relationships that have fallen out of range, do not go back to them. Don't go back. Don't go back, don't go back, don't go back. Allow yourself to feel whatever emotions you're going through. So listen, we have 4 planets that's retrograde right now, including your planet, right? Yeah, one of your planets, because you're Mars and Pluto, but Pluto is retrograde. So listen, your ruling planet, or one of your ruling planets, really gives you an advantage, Scorpio. It really gives you an advantage to start bouncing back from relationships that have died and causing you to rebirth to happen. Let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Scorpios as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions and spirituality, and where they need to take action. Yes. What information? I'm talking to my focused, brave, very loyal, faithful, ambitious, resourceful, passionate Scorpions, whose ruling planet is Mars and Pluto. Pluto, which is retrograde right now, so which is great, great, great. Pluto is teaching a lot of people a lot of things. Like, whenever a relationship, it could be like a friendship or a job relationship or whatever, ends, I go straight to my Scorpio room, right? Go right to that room, because that's a perfect place to be in, to understand that it's actually a rebirth. A death is not something that you want to be sad over. It's actually a rebirth into another realm. What is the universe trying to release to me that's greater, that's better? If a job ends, okay, I know it's a better job for me. If a romantic relationship ends, I know it's a better, higher frequency relationship out there for me. What did I learn from that other thing? So now I can bring it into my new realm, right? If a friendship ends, okay, I know that the universe is making space. You all got that on lock. Yes. When other people start to reach into those other places in their spiritual house, so that means going to Mars and Pluto, going to those rooms in your spiritual house, boom, you'll learn how to handle things a lot quicker. Matter of fact, you actually be rejoicing. Yeah, you'll be rejoicing. Oh, something ended? Okay, I know something better is coming along. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So you got to learn how to tap into other parts of yourselves. This is nice. Okay. Very, very, very nice. Somebody was in a relationship with somebody who was operating from fear. All right, here we go. Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands. Yes. All right. We have the Moon card. Moon governs our mood, our emotions, our subconscious habits. The only 2 planets, and they're not even planets, the moon and the sun, never go retrograde, right? So this person, whoever you were in a romantic relationship with, a tricky situation, it doesn't even have to be romantic. Whoever you were in a tricky situation with, a tricky relationship with, is slowly but surely falling by the wayside, meaning that you're not as emotional about the thing anymore, right? You're really not. You're like, you know what, it is what it is. I've taken the blindfolds off. I was blind to it before, but now I actually see exactly what it is, what it was. The person was operating from fear, right? That's the devil side of all of us, right? Operating in fear instead of faith. People will say, oh my God, I was in a relationship with a demon. Okay, right? But this resides in everybody, right? Which one are you going to allow to take over? The fear in you, which is this, or faith, right? So part of you is like, okay, now I'm going to just focus on my career, because Saturn is retrograde right now. So I'm going to focus on my career right now. Saturn, my ambitions, whatever I'm ambitious about, because a lot of you all are very ambitious, very powerful, very brave, very loyal, resourceful, the whole 9 yards. I'm going to go into another room in my spiritual house. This is what this means. This is what your reading means, right? It's not that you even have anything. It's not like you're even calling a person a devil, right? That's 3rd dimensional. Oh my God, that person is a demon. I would never date that person again, whatever. No, that's 3rd dimensional. You're taking it, you kicked it up a notch. You said, no, let me go to another realm to see what this thing really, really is. This person is scared. This person is scared, right? So from fear is birthed a lot of things. Fear will cause a person to run away from love. Fear will cause a person to run away from kindness. Fear will cause a person to run away from everything, because maybe they haven't completely healed. Maybe they haven't just completely started walking by faith. But nevertheless, it's okay, right? You're not angry with them. You see things for what it really is. And so you have a whole lot to offer to the world, right? Matter of fact, you're pregnant with you've been planting a lot of seeds. You've been putting a lot of things out there. Maybe you have several businesses going on. Maybe you have, you've been eyeing a new job, a new position in your job, whatever it is. But you're about to burst, right, with your passions. Yeah, you're about to give life. You're about to give life to a lot of your passions. So this is where your focus is. So this relationship, a lot of you all are healing from relationships and they're falling out of range. And this is the end result for you, feeling like magnetic, happy, free, on fire, right? Just feeling great. Why? Because you've taken the blindfolds off. Yes. Yes. You all are the perfect sign. Pluto, yeah, your ruling planet Pluto and Mars, the perfect sign to see how all of this works. Relationships can come in and out of your life. A new job, old job, new job, old friendship, new friendship, old romantic relationship, new romantic relationship. But because you all are fixed signs, sometimes you can get fixated on, what is it that I didn't see? When you take the blindfolds off, you're not looking at it from a third dimensional way where you're like, oh my God, that person was a devil. Oh my goodness, I would never. You're looking at it from a higher dimension, and you're saying, no, that person was scared. Person was scared, So maybe some things happen. I mean, let me tell you something. For some people, fear is like false evidence appearing real. But for some people, it's very, very real. You don't know who has gone through certain types of traumas, in their lives, that they're just not there yet. They're not there yet. So again, you could have been in a really tricky situation where you really, really loved a person, or loved a job, or loved a friend. Not just romantic. Some is romantic, some of it is platonic. But again, they were operating in fear, and that is the thing that caused issues and problems, right? But I see you sleeping better. Like the more and more they fall out of range. Remember, before we got to the new moon energy, because now it's waxing crescent moon. But before we got to the new moon energy, it was a waning moon. So people were falling out of range already, right? And so the intensity and your passion, because you all are very passionate, emotional signs. That's all water signs. That's you, Cancer, Pisces. Just trying to figure out what the heck happened, right? In this reading right here, somebody was operating in fear, right? And so here we have, I see you sleeping better. You took the blindfolds off, you're sleeping better. You even had to go in and do a lot of soul searching, like, okay, this person was operating from fear, but you had to go up to a higher frequency to see why were they operating in fear. This is why you're now okay with them falling out of range, right? You would have been if you had stayed in certain relationships, Scorpio, it would have been self-sabotage, especially when you're dealing with the person that's operating in fear, because from fear, they would have seen paranoid. Anything you did, it would have been feeling like you would have had to walk on eggshells. After a while, you would have just gotten frustrated. Like, I feel smothered in this. I feel like this person is sucking the life out of me. So yeah. But I can also tell you that the Wheel of Fortune is also spinning in your favor. Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. So go after your ambitions. Go after all the things that you said you wanted to do, right? Plus we have Neptune, which is retrograde, which is encouraging people to go after their dreams. That's everybody. Go after your dreams. Like, then we have Saturn that's retrograde, which is right here, the World card, Aquarius and Capricorn's ruling planet. The Devil card is Capricorn, right? Doesn't mean that Capricorns are demons at all. That is for this Devil card actually is a part of each one of us that represents fear. It represents doubt. It represents some kind of addiction of some sort, not just drugs and alcohol. It could be addiction to food. It could be addiction to anything, right? But nevertheless, it was not on the same frequency as where you are, right? And so again, Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor, which is great. And then also what's going to really help you through this entire process of rebirth for you, Scorpio, moving towards a full moon, because again, we're in the waxing crescent moon. Waxing crescent moon just means that you're not going to give up on your dreams. You're not going to give up on the seeds that you planted for yourself. You're not going to get so out of sorts that you just forgot that you planted seeds. Like, oh my God, the soil is getting dry. Let me go water these seeds, because I already know that I've been planting seeds for a while. I see my business taking off. I see, you know, new soul tribe. I just see a rebirth happening in me, and I just see like some wonderful things happening. So getting to activating your crown chakra will allow you to see things from a God level of clarity. Had you stayed in a relationship with a person who was operating in fear, it would have been very, very challenging. I don't care what they look like. I don't care what you think they had to offer. It doesn't matter. But being in a relationship with a person who is operating from fear is very challenging. It is. It's very, very challenging. And you could have the best intentions towards them. You could, you know, try to help them through whatever, you know, their fears are. You could reassure them that, hey, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to do anything. But I'm telling you, you would have been walking on eggshells. You would have been walking on eggshells, and it would have been frustrating for you after a while. Because there are people who have been through some real traumas out here, Scorpios, just like maybe some of you have been through some real traumas. And some people are just not, they're just not ready to be in the type of relationship that you would have offered them, right? So look to the fairies, right? So looking to fairies represents you knowing that your dreams are going to come true. You're not looking at it like, well, I can't see that happening for me. Meaning that you're going to meet the right person and all these other wonderful things for you. But this is what I have for you, Scorpios. Again, this is where you're going to be focused on what you want, the seeds that you planted. You are going to say, okay, just because I can't see my dreams right now, know that they are manifesting. You're not looking back. You're staying forward. You're staying focused on moving forward. You're being patient as all the events unfold. In short, you're actually enjoying the ride. You're actually enjoying the journey. And so what is the lesson that you learn from all of this, Scorpio, is that when you encounter people, especially like in relationships, whether it's friendships or romantic relationships, or even a culture of fear, like being in a place where it's just high hostility, like you have to make a decision. Am I going to stay in this, or am I going to leave this situation because we're not on the same frequency? And I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want to be losing sleep. I don't want to feel like somebody's sucking the air out of me, like I'm around an energy vampire. I don't want to feel like that. So what do I need to do? I need to make the change. I need to tap into my divine masculine energy. And I need to leave the situation and move on. That's what I have for you, Scorpios. Have a fantastic Monday. But then again, I know you will, because that's the intention you set. Bye.